Hey, what's up, you guys? It's your girl, Paris Briggs. I'm on serious. I can't even get through the introduction because welcome to the Giggles and Gossip podcast. Insert cheers here. Hey, you guys. It's your favorite host of the used to be Speak Your Truth podcast, but now we have a whole new look. We have a whole new rebrand, and we are here today with our very first episode of the spring 2025 semester. Oh, and y'all can see my face. If you're watching or listening on SoundCloud, you can't see my face. But if you're on YouTube, which you should be on YouTube, or if you're on my Instagram looking like a little sneak peek, like y'all know what I look like. And if you don't, visit the YouTube channel. But hey guys, I am back on the Giggles and Gossip podcast. I know I announced on my Instagram last semester that I was rebranding the podcast, and I made like one little video, but I actually had to end up taking a break from the podcast, but we're gonna get into that later in the episode. If you guys don't know who I am, hi, I am Paris Briggs. I am a senior marketing and management major at Lander University, and I am actually in my last semester. So imagine how much it hurt me that I couldn't even film for the podcast last semester because it was just like, we only have so much time with this left, and it's just so sad. Like, oh my gosh. But I needed to do it. Like I said, we're going to get into all that later. But yes, that's me. Today, we are going to be basically introducing the podcast back as Giggles and Gossip. Last time y'all heard from us, we were speaking our truth. We still speaking our truth, but we not that no more. We giving a little giggle, gossip, little tea, little ha ha hee hee. Y'all know how I am. I'm methy. If you know, you know I'm methy. So I want to bring the methy vibes to the podcast. All right. Before we get started, y'all already know I have to give disclaimers. Y'all know this is all my opinions, all my real facts that I feel is what it is. These are my real experiences. Same when I have guests on here, like this is our experience, what we went through. We are in no way 100% factual what we say. We don't want no smoke with none of y'all. And if the shoe fits, wear it. Welcome to the Giggles and Gossip podcast, brought to you by XLR Lander Radio. Let's get into the episode. All right, y'all. First, I gotta tell y'all where I've been, child. Where have I been? What have I been doing? What's been going on with me? Girls, to be honest, so much has been going on with me. That's why I had to take a break. Last semester was so much on me, for real. Like, I don't know if they was like, baby, first semester of your senior year, let's just stress you out. Let's give you all this stuff to do. Let's, like, make your life terrible. So, I mean, shout out to my professors for that. No, I'm just playing. No, but for real, though. For real. I can't even lie about that. Like, I was so stressed out. And I just was also lazy, procrastinating, all that. So, like, if I'm already procrastinating on my schoolwork, like already pushing at Sunday 10:30 to get out a whole project that's due at 11:59, did y'all really think I was going to sit up on this podcast and record and edit and look stupid? And yeah, no, I've looked stupid a lot of times in my life. This was not going to be one of those moments. But no, I really just had to take some time for myself. And you know, that's okay. I be wanting y'all to know that it's okay to let go of things that are not benefiting you. I feel like the podcast, I don't know, everyone around me tells me how much they like it. They see my potential with it. And I do too. But sometimes the things you love, you just have to take a break from them, especially if they're not your priority. And honestly, the podcast was not my priority. So I had to let it go. And this semester, I'm like, it's my last semester of school. You might as well just finish strong. But also, we talked about this actually last year on the podcast. I think it was my first episode where I talked about seasonal depression. Y'all, it was so crazy because it was like October and I was like, oh, I'm feeling good. Like, I ain't crashed out in a minute. Like, it's not gonna hit me. It's not gonna hit me, baby. December came. Boom. Literally, that's how I felt all December. Is just terrible. But it's like finals, and finals week last semester for some reason was so stressful. Like, I literally spent all day during Thanksgiving break at Starbucks studying terms just for me to get the exam, and half the terms I studied was not on there anyway. And then when, if you know when you're a student, it's like I'm doing all this studying just for last minute them to be like, I'm gonna put it online, which I'm not complaining, because by all means, please put it online. But baby, I was over here having home mental breakdowns, literally crying to my friends and my boyfriend about how I was ready to sign them papers to get withdrew, baby. Anyway, I ended up passing the class. Then it's always the one class that you're like not doing good in. Like, I am a, what's it called? Not honor roll, but for college students, Dean's List. I'm a Dean's List, President's List girl. My freshman year, we're not gonna talk about that. But any semester after that, it's gave Dean's List, it's gave President's List. It ain't ever gave like nothing other than that. So I have A's and B's in all my classes but one. And y'all know what's crazy? I'm not trying to speak this into existence, but I already know which class this semester are gonna have me like that. Anyway. So yeah, I was just going through it, y'all. I was sad. I was annoyed. There was so much going on in my personal life and also in my school life that I just did not know how to balance it. And I just knew, look, I got to put me first, Lucius, literally. I just know now not to push through when you're not feeling it. Like, put yourself first and drop it. But I knew I was going to come back to the podcast. I feel like I really just needed that semester off. Because even the semester before that, spring of 24, I think, it also gave, I should have took a break from the podcast. I had overworked myself so much that semester just to simply get out, 2 episodes I posted that semester. So it was just like, I needed a break. But I'm really glad I got to start the podcast when I did, because it gave me wiggle room to, like, you know, stop when I needed to. And then now we're back, and I'm more than happy to be here. Y'all, actually it's snowing outside. When y'all see this, it's probably not gonna be snowing, but it's actually snowing right now. And I was in my room, and what I said about that seasonal depression, like, y'all, first of all, my roommate moved out. I'm in here by myself, which I'm happy about. Don't get me wrong, I love being by myself, but it's just like, it's snowing outside and I'm not with my man. Oh my gosh, I'm not with my man. Like, what is going on? So yeah, I decided to film a podcast episode. Baby, on the verge of tears. And life just be life, and no, y'all. Life is so crazy and it's so short. Ugh, don't get me started. Anyways, that's where I've been. Let's talk about some self-care tactics I used to get over it. First of all, if y'all see me looking down, I'm looking down at my laptop. First of all, before we get into that, let's just say I have a phone recording me, I have an iPad recording the audio, and I have a laptop guiding me through the episode. It's giving tech savvy. It's giving real podcaster. Period. I got a little ring light. Y'all, I done upgraded. I hope this is still recording me. It would be so embarrassing, y'all, if I was over here talking this whole time and it wasn't recording. But let me not speak that into existence, because I would actually probably cry. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So some self-care tactics I did. Y'all know I be in the gym. If y'all ain't know, y'all not in my private story. You're not a real one. No, I do be in the gym. I started using TikTok workouts. First of all, before we get into that, they banned TikTok. Y'all, me and my sister was so hurt. We was literally over there like, oh my gosh, what's going on? We was literally next to each other when it shut off. It was like, oh, the world is over, y'all. First of all, I ain't even been on TikTok since they brought it back, because I deleted it off my phone. And on Twitter, they talking about if you was quick to delete it, we know you don't play when a man make you mad. You quit to cut them off. It is, because I'm so impatient already. And then it's like, y'all playing on my phone. Like, I was at work all day that day. Like, I'm on break, and usually I just like to scroll TikTok on my break. I couldn't even scroll TikTok. So I said, let me just delete this on my phone, because I keep having the urge to click on it and it's not there and it's making me mad. But I did keep it on my iPad, so I do have it on my iPad. But the thing about that is I really don't like to be on TikTok on my iPad. The only way I'll do that is if I'm on the phone. I really don't like to, so I really ain't been on there, because it's just like, and they like, it's a way to get it back. It's a way to get it back. I'm not doing all that. So, I mean, I just been living my TikTok free life, really. I be on there, but mostly I've been on Instagram Reels still. Like, it's still been, yeah, they try to ban TikTok. Like, don't even get me started on that. Don't even get me started on that, for real. Ain't no day. It's a ban TikTok. But anyway, like I said, I be going to the gym. I be finding workouts on TikTok to do while I'm at the gym. And let me just say, my glutes and my legs and my thighs and my butt look great. If you see me around campus, shout out your girl, because I really been doing it in the gym for real. And even my upper body, like, I'm trying to work on my upper body, my arm strength, because this world is so crazy. You never know when you gotta grab a man by his neck and drag him across the floor. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding, for real. See, that's why I said that disclaimer, because I'm just gonna be saying anything. No, I'm for real just kidding. But you never know. So I have been in there lifting weights too, doing my little bench press and all that, and it's been really good. That's been one of my self-care tactics. You never realize how much working out really does good for your mental until you start doing it. It's not just for your physical health, but also for your mental health too. I feel like it's a nice escape, and literally all you have to do is get up and do it. Like today I was supposed to go to the gym, but it was cold AF outside, and I was like, oh, I have a yoga mat, like I could just do abs in the room, and I'm filming a podcast episode, so it's probably not gonna happen. So it's all about discipline. It's all about discipline though. What else? Oh, so during winter break, you know, every time I go home, it's like, I love my family, but like they curse me. The house cursed me because I'm either sick, something's going on with me, I done hurt myself, or I have random rashes breaking out on my whole entire body the first week of winter break. And yeah, so I was dealing with that, which was kind of like, ugh, I don't like anything on my face. Bumps, pimples, but a rash. It was terrible, y'all. I literally cried. I literally cried. And it's low-key still here. You just can't see it. But so that was happening. So I was starting to do like face masks and things, and that also kind of helped me feel better because one, I had this ugly rash on my face, but two, I like to unwind with a face mask and skincare and all that fun stuff because yeah, like for real. But I do think that was a form of self-care because I was very upset about my skin, and like now that it looks better and I feel pretty again, it's like I guess I'm not sad anymore. So yeah, that was another thing I did. I also just like prayed, to be honest. Some people don't want to hear that. I feel you. But I really did. I prayed about it. I continue to pray about it. And that keeps my mind at ease, you know. And just putting myself first. I feel like just finding things to do, finding hobbies. Oh, I started reading. That's a big one. I don't know why I didn't think about that first. I asked for a bunch of books for Christmas, and I'm almost done with half of them. So I started reading, and that was nice. It's definitely an escape for reality. The last book I read, The Housemaid. Oh my gosh, we're going to get into this. I have a whole segment just about this because it was so good. It was such a page turner. I did not put it down, like at all. I literally finished it in like 3 days, 4 days. I don't finish books that fast. So yeah, reading has also been a nice escape for me. It's been something I do just to unwind and really escape from reality. Like I literally will read and then look up at the time and I'm like, dang, 3-4 hours have passed. So it's like that was also a nice way for me to do self-care and just to kind of get myself back in that mode. It's nice that I have these tactics to use to kind of get my mind back on track. You know, I feel like you cannot just sit in sorrow. Like you have to do something about it, no matter what it is, big, small, whatever you need to do. Let me know y'all's self-care tactics down below in the comments. I would love to know like what y'all do. I am so open to other things. Like last semester I took a yoga class. It was so good. I love her down. She literally used to have us lay down and do like woosah techniques at the end of class, and she would come over and like rub lavender on our forehead. And it's like I need to start doing yoga again because that used to have me feeling good too. And I used to have that class at 9 in the morning, so I just used to feel so refreshed and ready for the day. Like it made me so productive. So let me know y'all self-care tactics down below because I would love to use them. So before we get into the sponsorship, we are going to introduce a new topic. The topic is what's in your cup. What's in your cup? So I told y'all I'm doing dry January. So where's my cup? So y'all want to know what's in my cup? Water. Water. I'm drinking water. And it's warm water. Because my ice melted. And I have cold waters in my fridge. But for some reason, I picked up the one out the pack. And I didn't feel like getting out the fridge. So I'm drinking warm water. And that's my cup. That's what's in my water bottle. And it's okay because, baby, hydrate. Drink your water. Okay? You never know the benefits of drinking water till you start doing it. So what's in y'all cup today? What y'all sipping on while y'all listening to me ramble about nothing? Literally. Like, what are we even talking about? What's in your cup? What's in your cup? Let me know in the comments below. Now, we're going to get into the sponsorship, and I will see y'all in a quick mini. Hello, everyone. My name is Paris Briggs. I am 21 years old and I am a senior marketing and management major at Lander University. I'm coming to you today as the intern and brand ambassador of Village Talk. Village Talk is a free, anonymous online social app where you can reach out to a community of people regarding any issues you may be having in your personal life. You can also post inspirational quotes, communicate, and just spread a bunch of community and love. This year has been very challenging for me, and Village Talk kind of helped me get through that. It was nice to know that there are people out there going through the same things as me, and that I could trust them not to go around and tell my business because, for one, it's anonymous, and for two, everyone's there for the same end goal, to spread community and love. Not only is it free, but it's also anonymous, so you don't have to worry about paying for the app or exposing who you are. Created by the people, for the people. Download Village Talk. Hey guys, we're back. So, did y'all like the sponsorship? I feel like a real podcaster. Y'all know I be watching podcasts like all the time. Like it's one of those things I do. Like on my way from home to here, which is where I go to school at, it's like an hour. I will listen to a podcast. Sometimes I don't be in the mood for music, which is so crazy because I love music and it moves me. But like, I love a good podcast. And I will sit over there and listen. But y'all want to know what's crazy? I will not go back and listen to my old podcast episodes. I will not. I refuse. I cannot listen to myself on a podcast. Like, even this, like, even with me on camera, like candy camera, I'm probably not going to watch this after I upload it. I be cringing. Then I'll be like, I'm such an overthinker. I'll be like, oh my gosh. Well, actually, that's really what we're getting into the next topic. This is leading us into the next topic. I'm such an overthinker. I cannot, like, ew. Even just the first half of this episode, I'm like, what was I even talking about? I don't even remember what I was over here yapping about. Like, what are we even talking about? So it's like, I'm so hard on myself. Something I need to work on for real. But that is leading us into the next topic. We are going to be talking about dealing with anxiety and stress as a tired college student. First of all, I really have touched on this in my very first podcast episode when it was still Speak Your Truth. I did a mental health episode, and that's really when I got into it and was like playing preacher. Really, I was telling y'all how to get over it and get to the bag. But this is like, I don't know. I feel like I've grown a lot since then, and I have different ways to really deal with it. Like, I feel like over the past 6-7 months, my anxiety has gone up so bad. And I know it's because of the things I've been going through, and that's just plain and simple. Like, those things will kind of trigger that. And like, even with like stress, that all goes into it. Like, everything that's been going on in school, and you know, the things going on in my personal life, and just like growing up and knowing that you're about to graduate college is such an anxiety feeling. Like, when my advisor told me like, you're on track, I literally like went to the library with my friend after that. I cannot sit still. I was going to have a panic attack. Like, that's no funny. I had to go to the gym. I had to go work out. I had to go do something because I needed to get my mind off that. Like, I guess like, obviously I was hoping and praying for this moment, but once I heard it and it like feels real now, it's just kind of like, you're lying. You have to be lying to me. You're not being for real. There's no way you're being for real. Because for real though, there is so much stress and anxiety that goes into like thinking about graduation, graduating college at that. Like, it's so much that goes into it, and it's so much stress and anxiety. And I just feel like the way I've been dealing with it, first of all, I love ashwagandha. Keeps me some ashwagandha. I really don't take it like that, but when I do, just know I'm down bad and I need it real bad. I can thug through it, but it's like, there's no point when there is like things to help you, you know. I don't take like real like antidepressants, no medicine, no none of that, but if I really feel like I need it, like ashwagandha for sure. But how I deal with it, like I told y'all, I be praying. But like, for those of you that don't really believe in that, or that's not like your go-to way to deal with stress, I also understand that, because that wasn't always my go-to way to deal with stress. And honestly, this may be controversial, but that does not always solve the problem. Like, spiritually, yeah, it makes you feel good and safe and content, but in the real world, your problems are still there. So you literally have to do the work to kind of get yourself out of that mindset. And like I said, with the self-care tactics I told y'all about, like, that kind of helped me, but also just like taking it day by day, and just trying to calm down and just realize that like where you are in life now is good. You're doing good for yourself. I feel like the reason I'm so stressed about post-grad is I'm scared of like disappointing myself and failing, or like not getting a job right away, or just like all the scary things that comes with that. And it's like, okay, but let's take a day at a time. Like, it's literally January. You don't graduate till May. You're only 21 years old. You have your whole life to really like come into your own and start your career and start your business and do whatever you want to do. it's okay if it doesn't all play out right now. And I think with that mindset and with me like telling myself that, it has put my mind at ease and has slowed down my anxiety and stress when it comes to like school and graduation, because it is very stressful to think about. I feel like nothing could have really prepared me for this moment, even though I've taken all the classes and they've told us like the steps you need to take post grad to get you in the field and internships and all that, and I still feel like I'm not ready. But I feel like that's normal to feel, and it's okay to feel that, and as long as you don't let it slow down your process, like, you're fine. So I think that's kind of what's been putting my mind at ease. Also, just not focusing all my time on like work, like school, work, because if you guys don't know, I do work 2 jobs. I am technically doing 2 internships now because my internship from last semester kind of got messed up from the hurricane, so I'm still kind of in that while also having a new internship, working 2 jobs, and like also still managing time for like I said, I done came on this podcast, told y'all I got a boyfriend. Y'all not even supposed to know about him. My little no face, no case. Y'all would never, I promise you, I'm never showing him to the public. He's probably gonna watch this. He gonna watch this, and I'm just letting you know, he's never getting shown to the public. Y'all will never know. Y'all will never see me out with that man on this campus. Like I said, y'all will never see me with that man on this campus, and if you do, slap me. Because girl, you're not even supposed to be outside with this man. You're not even supposed to be outside. I'm just playing, y'all, but for real, managing my actual relationship, but also like my friendships and my family relationships. And I'm an auntie now. See, I did a life update. I didn't even tell y'all everything that's going on. Well, yes, first I'm in a relationship, next I'm an auntie. My brother had a baby, and so a TT Paris, and y'all know how long I've been waiting to be a TT. Like, I'm so excited. She's gotta get a little older though, y'all, because I'm ready to play Barbies. Like, girl, you cool as a baby twin, but like, I want you to be older so we can play Barbies. But even that, like, I'm just trying to be around my family, be around my man, be around my friends, while also dealing with all the stuff I just told y'all about. So like, I feel like prioritizing time. Y'all, one thing about me, I will call out of work, but I also will take time off of work for my friend's birthday, for anybody's birthday, for any event. As long as you let me know 2 weeks in advance, I'll go. But yeah, prioritizing me, myself, and I, my friends, my relationship, my family, all of that stuff is very important to me. So just making the time for others, even if it's a simple dinner, lunch, date night, whatever it is, I try to make time for those things because they're important to me. And I feel like your life should not be consumed of just straight work. Like, I feel like that's so toxic. I feel like that's not good for the mind. It's not good for the mental. You need to be around positive energy, people that love you. And yeah, I feel like that also helps with my anxiety and stress though. No, like, I feel like my friends really be my getaway for real. Or even like when I'm with my sister be my getaway, and like her friends, and like just the friends in general. I would say my family too, but like even when you with your family, it's like sometimes. I love y'all. I've been throwing shade. That's why I call this Giggles and Gossip, because I can say what I want to say and not feel bad, because I told y'all I'm methy and it was gonna get methy anyway. But no, for real, I feel like with my friends, it's definitely a getaway. I really don't be thinking about my problems for real. And even if I am, like, I can confide in them and open up, and it's like a open-ended conversation, and they're giving me advice and vice versa. And it's like we're all going through things in life, and I feel like we all relate in that way, and it's beautiful. Y'all, let's talk about this relationship real quick, y'all. Let's talk about this relationship. Okay, so cool. Let's talk about me and my man. I love to talk about him. So, and actually this is going to lead into the last topic, which is make sure to enjoy life. And find people around you that want to enjoy life with you in the ways that you want to. One thing I love about him is he matches my energy, and we're like total opposites, and it's so crazy to me. I date people that are totally opposite to me though, but like with him, I feel like we really opposite. Like, I enjoy life with him because he matches my energy as far as being adventurous. Like, we have so many things we want to do, and like we be doing them. I've had so many first experiences with him. Like, we have done so much stuff together that I had never done with anybody else. And that's why it's so special to me. And like, I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. He cool, I guess, child. He alright. We have fun. We really do. Even though I got a man, don't think it ain't P no more. Don't think it ain't P. Don't think I'm just one of them. No, y'all, I'm still outside with y'all girls. Okay? Don't do that. Well, first of all, if you're dating somebody and they have friends and you don't, you need to go make some friends. And I know it's like not easy for everybody because I'm friendly, so it'd be easy for me to connect with people, but like some people don't have that. Ask them what they girlfriends be doing. Make friends with the girlfriends, because then y'all could be on some creeping stuff together. Y'all could be, oh yeah, let's go pop up on them, let's go do this, do that. Y'all please don't listen to me. Do not play this around your man, because I'm giving up the secrets for real. But yeah, do that so that y'all can both live your own lives, and then when it's time to be together, it's time to be together. But when it's time to separate and do your own things, it's time to separate and do your own things. And you don't necessarily need friends to do that. Like, I know post-grad, I'm coming up with a bunch of hobbies that I can do so I can leave this man alone. And then also, it's not even just about the man, because as women, we like to focus, like, as soon as we get a man, or even just like when we single, like, we be missing the void of having a man. And like, you really, like, let me tell you something. When you don't got a man messing up your peace, life is so much better. And that's why you need a hobby. Because it'll have you not even want no man. It'll have you so just woosah. So this don't only go for the relationship girlies. It go for the girlies that may feel lonely or feel like they need to fill that void. Find you a hobby. Find you some friends. Thug it out alone, do stuff alone. Y'all, I love doing stuff alone. I literally would I haven't gone to the movies by myself yet, but I would go to the movies by myself. I love going shopping by myself. I love getting my toes done, my eyebrows done, like just self-care. That's another form of self-care. I mentioned the face mask. I didn't even mention like other forms of pampering. Like, that's another thing. Like, let that man breathe. Long story short. But I don't know if I'm talking to y'all or me, both of us. But yeah. That's how we bringing the podcast back. I got a man. I'm overworked. I'm a tired college student. I'm depressed. I'm anxious. All right, y'all. Now we are going to get into the last segment of this episode, which is called My Favorites of the Month. Basically, I'm going to be listing out a bunch of things and telling y'all my favorite of the month. So first we have favorite song. I really didn't like sit down and read through my outline before doing this, so I'm gonna have to think about it. What I've been listening to? Oh, Kitchen by SZA. Oh my gosh, y'all. That's my song. That has been on repeat so bad. That's my song. She ate so bad on that album, y'all. Have y'all listened to SZA album? I have. It came out at the perfect time because I was really deep in my feels and I just needed it. But 30 for 30 featuring Kendrick is also my song. Y'all know I love Kendrick, but Kendrick just dropped too. You know, everybody been dropping though. Like, Lil Baby just dropped. Everybody's been dropping music. But Kitchen by SZA really has been my song. Okay. Favorite movie? Mufasa. I cannot wait to get. Yeah, let's talk about it. Please, can we sit down? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. If you have not seen Mufasa yet, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it was so good. Me and my man went to go see it. Y'all, I literally cried. The first, I want to say 15 minutes into the movie, I cried. So that should just tell you everything I need to know. It wasn't all sad, but it was such a good movie. First of all, this is coming from somebody who The Lion King, their favorite movie when they were younger. So it was only right that I loved Mufasa. I loved Mufasa. It was such a good production. It was way better than that BS live action they tried to give us years ago. They could have threw that away. They did. I love Lion King. And we actually rewatched Lion King, like the original movie. I love them all. It was so good, y'all. That's definitely my favorite movie of the month, and I cannot wait for Mufasa to come out on the streaming apps. I'm going to be watching it every day. And favorite product. What's my favorite product? First of all, I told y'all about the rash. So I really have not been using any of the products I usually be using. Like, I went back to my original skincare. I've been using some medicated lotion on my hands because like the rashes on my hands, it was on my face, it was really all over my body. So I don't even know if I have a favorite product right now because I haven't been able to use like no really products for real because of the rashes that have been, and I'm getting an allergy test done, so we're gonna see what I'm allergic to. But like, I don't know if I have a favorite product right now. Oh, actually I do. I have been a mascara girly since my middle school days, and I'll put it down and like pick it back up, and now I'm back in my mascara phase. And right now I just started using an eyelash curler. Like, I had never ever bought eyelash curler. I know I'm late to the game, but that's my favorite product right now because if y'all can see my lashes right now, you would think I had on individuals. Let me stop. No, for real, I love my eyelash curler. It does the job, and it makes my eyelashes look good. And I like the mascara I have now. To be honest, I don't know the name, but that combo eats. My lip combo been eating. I don't have it on right now, but my lip combo also be eating. All I do is like a chocolate lip liner and a little dab of red lipstick and lip gloss over it. That be eating too, especially because it's winter, and like that just be giving a vibe. And then I want to say those are my favorite products right now because, like I said, I really have not been able to use any cutesy girly products because I've been dealing with this stuff with my skin, unfortunately. Okay. Lastly, favorite book. This has been the topic I've been waiting to get on. The Housemaid by Frida McFarlane. Is that how you say her name? McFarlane, I think. Y'all. And they're making it a movie. First of all, I also like Verity by Colleen Hoover. And I don't want to compare the two. But The Housemaid was low-key better. But I don't want to compare the two because I really love them both. Y'all, that book. That's why I said I finished it in like 4 days. Because I did. Like, when I say, as soon as it got to part 2 of the book, I was like, I already know what's about to happen. Like, if you read Verity first, you already knew what was about to happen. And not saying that it's the same book, but it's kind of the same vibe, you know? So I already knew what was about to happen. I already knew how it was going to... Well, I didn't really know how it was going to end because I was still like... But it was so good, y'all. I promise you, like, I was not on no social media. I wasn't texting nobody back because I was reading my book. It was so good. I also read If He Had Been With Me. I literally was getting my hair done and I did not think I was going to finish the book, but I ended up just like, after I got my hair done, I had like 3 chapters left. So I ended up finishing it. I didn't cry like everybody else was just like sobbing, crying. But when I tell you I was not expecting that ending, it's like, why would you ever play in my face like that? I like books where they don't get their happy ending, but it also makes me upset, like mad, because like why would you not just give them their happy ending? Like, why would you end it like that? Like, that was so childish of you. Like, why would you do it? That book was so sad, y'all. And I got the part 2 to it, but I haven't read it yet. It's just something about me reading series back to back. Like, I'm not gonna do that. But with The Housemaid, I would have, because that book was really good, and they say the second book is better. Well, it has 3 books to the series, so I'm about to start the second one once I buy it. But yeah, I read If He Had Been With Me. That was good. I'm starting with It Ends With Us. I know I'm a little late to the game, and when I put the movie on, I wasn't really paying attention. I've heard terrible things about the movie, but we're gonna see what the book talking about. I feel like with the book it'll probably be better, and then I'll probably watch the movie. But yeah, so I'm starting It Ends With Us, and I'm not even through the first chapter yet, so I can't really give you much insight on that. But The Housemaid was good. If He Had Been With Me was good. Also, before I even got those books for Christmas, I was reading Happy Place by Emily Henry, and that book was really good too. It did give me happy ending, and I kind of predicted the ending, but like throughout the whole book, I was like, bruh, if they don't end up together, I promise you I'm going to be pissed. Oh, I was gonna be mad if my girl Harriet and what was his name? Wynn. My girl Harriet and Wynn did not end up together. Baby, Emily Henry was going to hear from me. Literally. But I said favorite book, and I just named like 3-4 books I've read. But those are yeah, those were my favorites of the month. Comment down below, what were your favorites of the month? Of January, December? You could do either or. Alright, y'all, I think that's it for the episode today. I'm so glad we're back. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I wasn't doing too much rambling about nothing. I hope this was interesting. I hope you guys stayed engaged. This was basically meant to be a short episode, just reintroducing the podcast, updating y'all on my life, giving y'all a little life update on what's going on with your girl. The next episode will feature more of like informative talk and all that fun stuff. But today I just wanted to introduce us back. Make sure y'all follow, first of all, at official XLR Lander Radio on Instagram, and then right after that follow at Giggles and Gossip Podcast __ on Instagram, and also subscribe to at Giggles and Gossip Podcast on YouTube. And if y'all do want my personal Instagram, it's at Paris.sky _ with the E on the end. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Stay fine. And talk to you later. Bye. Mwah.